Gemini, you did not arrive at these words by accident. You did not stumble upon this message like someone finding a leaf in the wind. It was an invisible symphony of constellations, a whisper from your ancestors, the insistence of your soul that brought you here, right now, in this very instant, to receive what was written in the heavens even before your first breath. Do you not feel it? Do you not hear the echo repeating deep within your chest? This is not coincidence. It is a sacred mandate, a decree of light knocking at your door. Gemini, child of air, restless spirit who lives between two worlds, the visible and the hidden. Today the cards speak and reveal shadows that try to hide from your gaze, enemies who smile while keeping thorns in their closed fists. The warning rises like a beacon. Not everyone who walks beside you shares your destiny. The tarot shows the figure of the moon covered by dark clouds, symbols of false appearances, of voices that whisper compliments while planting venom in your back. But listen closely. No shadow can stand forever before the sun. Divine justice moves, slow but inevitable, like a river that breaks chains and strips away masks. Soon you will see who deserves your trust and who will leave your path as quickly as they entered it. There is within you a struggle, Gemini, between the light burning in your mind and the doubt chaining your steps. The prophecy is clear. You must choose whether to remain imprisoned by old fears or decide to fly with your airy wings, weightless yet firm. Ask yourself, do you want to remain trapped in cycles of repetition, or are you ready for the leap the cosmos demands of you? This crossing is not coincidence. It is part of the awakening you have invoked with your thoughts and your secret desires. Repeat with me, as a sacred decree, with a clear voice and conviction that pierces time. I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. This is your shield, your key, your call to power. Write it 3 times if you must. Speak it until it vibrates in every cell of your being. And now, Gemini, write in the comments this short phrase as a sign you have received the revelation. The universe has chosen me today. Do it, and allow other star brothers and sisters to also find this path of signs. And as a way of thanking the cosmos for placing this guidance in your hands, press your energy into this message with a like. This act is not just digital. It is your intimate commitment with the universe to keep receiving more keys of wisdom and open yourself to even greater blessings. In doing so, you seal the pact of abundance that has already begun to manifest. Deep within the tarot, I see the tower collapsing. Old structures that can no longer stand, false securities breaking apart. Do not fear, for every fall is the prelude to rebirth. And in that ruin, justice appears like a golden balance restoring what was once unequal. What was taken from you will be returned multiplied. What was done to you in secret will be exposed in the light of day. No one escapes the law of return, and you will be witness to how the pieces fall into their rightful place. In love, the winds announce clarity after the storm. Those who have hidden feelings will be forced to reveal them. Those who doubted you will see your true worth. If you are in a relationship, a time of deep dialogue approaches, of decisions that will strengthen or release, but there will be no room for half measures. If you are single, a new energy draws near, someone who is neither shadow nor mask, but a reflection of your awakening. Money begins to move, though slowly. The cards show coins in the air, some falling, some rising, a sign of opportunities arriving, but ones you must hold with discipline. Work requires patience and strategy. Do not rush, for every measured step brings you closer to the promised abundance. The color guiding you in this first revelation is deep blue, symbol of intuition and protection. Your sacred number for this day is 7, number of mysteries revealed and portals opened. The spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the serpent shedding its skin. Rebirth, transformation, release of the old. Remember, Gemini, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Do not forget it. Repeat it. Write it. Live it. Gemini, listen carefully, for what follows is not just any echo but a whisper that comes from the very origin of your star. You did not arrive at this reading out of mere curiosity. You were summoned by forces that do not err, by signs that will not stop until they are acknowledged. The time of silence is over. Your spirit has been asking for answers, and here they are, clothed in symbols, wrapped in the certainty of the inevitable. Did you think the universe would ignore your secret tears, your thoughts before sleep, those questions that burn like embers inside you? No, beloved Gemini. Everything has been heard. And today, within this reading, you receive the confirmation you were waiting for. In the circle of cards, the Seven of Swords appears reversed, revealing betrayals that will no longer remain hidden. Enemies disguised as friends are revealed, presences that celebrated your light while envying your flight. Do not fear, for the mask will fall, and what they tried to hide will be exposed in full clarity. Divine justice is not negotiable, not postponed, not corrupted. You will witness life placing each one in their rightful place, and you will see those who wish to see you bound in chains become the very ones who taste the cold iron of karma. This is not vengeance, Gemini. It is balance. It is the natural order that protects the children of light. And here arises a question that resounds in the air. Are you ready to let go of what hurts, to walk lightly without resentment? For justice does not need your anger, only your trust. Understand this. Those who trust divine justice do not waste energy fighting ghosts. The universe fights for you, and that is the true victory. Your spirit, so often divided between what it feels and what it reasons, now receives a call to unify its strength. The reading shows you are on the edge of a radical change, a 180-degree turn, but it depends on your internal decision. Because there will be no transformation without decree, no rebirth without living word. Repeat again, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Make every repetition a covenant, a vibrant seal. Each time you say it, your aura shines brighter and your steps grow firmer. And here is your sacred action. Write in the comments the magical phrase, "The universe has chosen me today." Write it with the conviction of someone who knows the sacred is touching them. And as a gesture of reciprocity with the energy that reaches you, give this message a like. That act is not trivial. It is your commitment to yourself, a symbol that you accept to open doors to new signs, to new blessings, to a chain of miracles that only activates when you acknowledge and give thanks. Now let us speak of love. The tarot shows the card of the lovers, your ruling arcana, but it appears accompanied by a veil of uncertainty. This reveals your heart is at a crossroads. If you are in a relationship, there will be important revelations. Conversations that may seem harsh but are necessary to purify and strengthen what is true. If you are single, the air brings an unexpected encounter, someone who arrives like a gust of wind and reignites what lay dormant. But the warning is clear. Do not confuse mirages with true water. The love that approaches will be tested, and only if your intuition guides your choice will you find what your soul truly seeks. In money, the cards show coins shining in damp earth, a sign of growth requiring patience and care. You may feel progress is slow, but the seed is already planted and will soon bear fruit. A contract, an opportunity, or unexpected help will be the beginning of a chain of abundance. But remember, it is not only about receiving but about managing with wisdom. Work, in turn, demands endurance. Trials may come, people may challenge your place, projects may seem to falter. Do not stop, do not give up. The air is on your side, and every difficulty is but a stone being removed from your path. The color vibrating in this second revelation is emerald green, symbol of healing, abundance, and open roads. Your numbers of luck are 3 and 9, speaking of growth and the closing of cycles. And the spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the phoenix, rebirth from ashes, rising stronger after each fall. Gemini, remember this. Darkness always screams the loudest when light is about to awaken. The attacks, the trials, the doubts are not signs of defeat. They are confirmation that your victory is already written. The universe sustains you, and though the path may seem uncertain, The destination is abundance, true love, and freedom. Repeat once more with strength. I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Gemini, your spirit has once again been summoned, and this is no coincidence. The echo of the cosmos insists, repeats, knocks on the doors of your consciousness so that you may awaken. Do not ignore the persistence of this message, because when the universe speaks 3 times, it is because no further delays are permitted. You who have sought signs in dreams, in numbers, in synchronicities that repeat before your eyes, must know that this is the lighthouse you have been waiting for. You asked for direction, and now you receive it. You asked for confirmation, and today it is given. There is no such thing as chance, only destiny woven with the precision of eternity. The astrological charts show that the celestial twins, your rulers, are in tension with Saturn, the Lord of time and justice. This reveals trials in your path, restrictions, weights that seemed endless. But this tension is not punishment, it is shaping. It is the forge that tempers your character, the storm that polishes your vision. Ask yourself, how many times have you abandoned yourself to please others? How many times have you silenced your truth to avoid confrontation? The time to silence your essence is over. Cosmic justice asks for firmness, asks that you choose yourself, that you break the chains of complacency and embrace the freedom of being. In the tarot, the devil appears reversed. What a powerful revelation! The chains that seem to imprison you are nothing but illusions, bonds created by fear or dependency. And here is the call. Let them go. Break away from what drains your energy, from what steals your peace. No tie built on fear can sustain your flight. You were born to dance with the winds, not to drag rusted chains. Do you understand, Gemini? Are you ready to release what no longer resonates with your soul? Here you must decree with force, once again, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Do not say it as if it were just another phrase. Say it as if your life depended on it, because in some way, your spiritual life does depend on that declaration. Engrave it in your heart, whisper it at dawn, repeat it before sleep. Make it your mantra, your sword, your shield. Write in the comments the magical phrase that opens portals. The universe has chosen me today. And in doing so, not only do you affirm your faith, but you help other brothers and sisters on the path also find this sign. And do not forget to give your energy to this message with a like. That act is not for me, it is for you. It is your way of thanking the cosmos for revealing this secret to you, and at the same time, it is your commitment to continue receiving more keys of transformation. When you give, the universe returns to you multiplied, because nothing goes without echo in eternity. Love, in this third revelation, shows a rebirth. Those who have gone through breakups, betrayals, pains that seemed insurmountable, now see how life opens a window. It is no coincidence that in your recent nights you have dreamed of people from the past or felt memories that seemed buried. That is the soul closing cycles. The tarot shows the star, symbol of hope and new beginnings. Your heart will be healed, and you will see that not everything lost was necessary. What arrives will be much better than what left. In money, the magician appears, card of creation and power. This means you have the tools to open new sources of income, but you must use your wit, your words, your ability to connect. Air is your ally, and air knows no boundaries. Do not wait for others to decide for you. Take the wand and direct the energy where you dream. In work, revelations are approaching. Someone close may show their true face, and though it may hurt, it will free you from burdens. At the same time, doors open. An offer, an alliance, or a movement that will bring stability. Be strategic. Do not act in haste. Patience is your ally, and every decision made from calm will bear fruit. The color that accompanies you in this part is mystical violet, symbol of transmutation and spiritual wisdom. Your sacred numbers are 11 and 22, master numbers, indicating that you are being guided by higher forces in this passage. And the spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the guardian angel, protective presence that watches over your steps, whispers in your dreams, keeps you away from dangerous roads. Gemini, pay attention. The stars announce your voice will be key in the times ahead. What you say will have multiplying power. Therefore, guard your words. Use your voice to decree, to bless, to create new realities. Your tongue can be a sword or a bomb. Choose for it to be a bomb of life. Always remember, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. There is no decree more powerful for your current time. Gemini, your soul continues to be called insistently. The message does not run out because your destiny is not small. The voice of the universe repeats like an echo in a sacred valley. When light must be revealed, no silence can contain it. You, child of air, bearer of 2 faces and 1,000 paths, now receive the deepest vision of this journey. You are not a spectator. You are the protagonist of a script written in celestial fire. That is why you are here, because your spirit asks to hear what is coming, even though part of you fears the truth. The tarot now shows the card of justice upright. The scales move, and all that seemed unfair begins to find its balance. Have you felt something that was yours was taken? Have you perceived that others advanced through deceit while you fought with truth? That stage closes. The universe has seen, the stars have recorded, and the adjustment is imminent. Nothing that belongs to you will be denied. Nothing that was stolen will remain in the wrong hands. Justice does not forget, Gemini, and she walks toward you with steady steps. But hear the warning. This balance does not arrive without upheaval. Those who built on lies will fall, and their fall may attempt to drag you along. Do not fear, for your root is in truth. Do you not know that those who walk in rectitude have unshakable foundations? What comes will be revelation after revelation, masks falling, voices revealing their true timbre. And there you must choose. Will you continue feeding what is already dead, or will you walk lightly toward what is being born? The tarot also shows the Ace of Cups, a presage of emotional blessing that overflows into your life. A new love for those who are alone, a deep reconciliation for those who still share destiny, a rebirth in the way you look at yourself. For you cannot love fully if you do not learn to look at yourself with tenderness. Gemini, your heart will be restored. What hurt will be healed. What broke will be transformed into a new beauty. In the economic realm, the sun rises, brilliant and powerful. What a magnificent card! A sign of victory, of contracts signed, of achievements recognized. The money that seemed stagnant begins to move, and not as drops, but as a river flowing. But here lies a secret. It will not be solely through your effort, but because your thoughts are aligning with abundance. That is why you must repeat with conviction your decree, for your words are golden keys. I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. In work, challenges appear, but so do recognitions. You may feel pressure, higher demands, but all of this culminates in rewards. The tarot shows the world, card of completion. An important cycle closes, and a greater one begins. Do not doubt. What once seemed impossible will become visible before you. And here, as a sign, write in the comments the phrase of power, the universe has chosen me today. Write it with faith, write it with certainty, and then give this message a like. That act is a symbol of gratitude, a way of sealing your commitment with the cosmos. It is not merely a human gesture, it is a ritual of connection. In doing so, your energy aligns, and abundance begins to make its way to you. Your sacred color in this revelation is luminous gold, sign of wealth, spiritual power, and victory over darkness. Your lucky numbers are 8 and 44, numbers of infinite abundance and angelic protection. The spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the lion, strength and courage, a roar that drives away the shadow. And listen well, Gemini. Do not fear solitude. The universe is preparing for you companionship that will not be a burden, but a force. Authentic people approach, true friendships, souls vibrating at your same frequency. Let go of those who no longer add, and trust. What is new will be much stronger than what was lost. Remember, beloved child of air, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Gemini, your presence here is not the fruit of chance. The call has been heard, the circle has closed, and this is the culmination of a spiritual journey that began the moment you decided to open your heart to these words. What you receive now is not a simple horoscope. It is a prophecy, a confirmation that the heavens move in your favor. Everything you have gone through, every tear, every silence, every battle, has been recorded. And today you receive the promise that nothing has been in vain. The cards now show the Chariot, symbol of advancement, victory, and conquest. The reins are in your hands, Gemini, and the universe places in your path the strength you need to triumph. You have walked among shadows, felt betrayal, loss, doubt. But today it is announced, the victory is yours. Nothing can stop what has already been decreed above. And listen, love, in this final revelation, appears as full blessing. If you have felt your heart was empty, someone will arrive to fill it authentically. If you already have a partner, the bonds will be strengthened under a new light, healing wounds and creating a more solid union. The tarot shows the Two of Cups, souls that meet, eyes that recognize each other, destinies that intertwine. This is not just any love. It is the one that comes to teach you, to sustain you, to walk with you in the new stage that begins. Money, under the influence of the Nine of Pentacles, indicates independence and abundance. Your efforts will bear fruit, and you will see reward where once there was drought. This is the time to receive, Gemini, to harvest what you sowed with so much effort. What seemed stagnant will unblock, what seemed lost will return multiplied. In work, the path opens to achievements you never imagined. It may be a change of position, recognition, or a new door opening unexpectedly. Do not fear. Every movement occurring in the coming times is part of your ascent. What once looked like chaos will become order. What once looked like confusion will become clarity. Your sacred color in this last revelation is radiant white, symbol of purity, of new beginnings, of total victory. Your numbers of luck are 1, 10, and 111, signs of powerful beginnings and celestial gates opening for you. The spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the eagle, soaring high, seeing from above, unafraid of the storm because it uses it to rise even higher. And here, as the final seal, repeat with me one last time, I break chains, I embrace my light, I walk in victory. Feel how these words pierce through you, how they illuminate every corner of your being, how they close this message with an eternal covenant. Write in the comments the magical phrase, "The universe has chosen me today," and in doing so, remember to give this message a like, not just as a gesture, but as a sacred commitment to yourself. It is your way of thanking the cosmos for having sent you this guidance, and of opening the doors to continue receiving abundance, love, and victory. Gemini, your destiny is marked by greatness. You were not born to live half a life. You were not created to walk in chains. Your path is one of freedom, of deep love, of infinite abundance. Trust the process, release what weighs you down, embrace what is being born. The prophecy is fulfilled, the darkness dissipates, and light makes its way into your life. And I say goodbye to you, with maternal love and divine certainty, reminding you that nothing you have read is coincidence. This message was written for you, delivered at the right moment, received at the exact instant your soul needed it. Go, Gemini, and live with the certainty that the victory is already yours.